Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you guys with my cash planning or overall budget for my first paycheck for the month of July. As you can see, I have it written right here. The total income for this paycheck was $834.40. And let's just say I'm very grateful to be a part of a dual income household at this point in time. So I basically took a pay cut because I don't work as many hours in the week as I used to, so I'm not technically like full-time in the sense of doing a 40-hour work week. Since my daughter's now just going to daycare part-time, I kind of cut back my hours, so it's very rare that I ever actually do a full 40-hour work week anymore. And unfortunately, due to that, I took a pay cut. So my job considers you full-time if you still do at least 30 hours a week. So that's what I try to reach. I try to do at least 30. And then this current check, this I believe was from about 70 hours worth of work over a span of 2 weeks. So sometimes these numbers get a bit discouraging, but I didn't want this video to be too short. So I didn't want to just do like a typical cash planning. I wanted to do a full budget from start to finish. Also, drink of the day. I'm drinking matcha. As usual, feel free to comment down below what your comfort drink is at the moment, whether it's smoothie, tea, coffee. I would love to get some new ideas, and I'm trying to always switch up and try new drinks each week. Anyway, back to the actual point of the video, the budget. So I always try to tithe, well, not try to tithe, I always tithe 10% of my paycheck. So it's pretty simple math to start us off with initially. I really hope you guys are able to see. Anyway, to make it simple, okay, we're not doing the cents, I'm so sorry. I round either up or down just depending on what the number is. So 10% of $834, $83 will immediately come from the check that we will stuff for tithes. That leaves us with $751.40. So just to give a bit more of a background on my financial situation, I'm married, I get paid bi-weekly, and then my husband is like a solely commission based earner, and this is a fairly new arrangement for us. So my paycheck is pretty predictable because I get paid every 2 weeks. His are not as predictable, but he does make more money than me. So we try to use my bi-weekly paychecks to just keep us afloat, you know, as we wait for his commission checks to come in. Then his commission comes, usually a pretty good chunk of money, and we just use that to get ahead and make whatever cushion we need in our emergency fund, get ahead on bills and whatnot. The other thing I want to keep in mind, I have to add $21 to this. It won't be from this check, but this is money for tithes that I actually needed to get out of the bank a while ago and kind of forgot about it. So in total, we'll be getting $104 out of the bank. $104 out of the bank for tithes. I really hope you guys can see. Hopefully that view is better, but $104 out the bank for tithes. Only 83 of that is coming from this paycheck. I will do the math when we cash plan. We'll figure out how much needs to be worked out there. So we do have some rollover money in our checking account. I do a combination of spending on debit card, credit card, and cash stuff. So first things first, I always try to leave a buffer in our checking account. So we have some rollover money in our checking account already. So the buffer I'm gonna leave isn't gonna be super huge. And so I'm just gonna leave $23 in there because I wanna get our checking account balance to like an even number. So adding 23 will balance that out and kind of give me an amount in our checking account that I'm comfortable with, just for miscellaneous spending, or if some sort of emergency comes up or we need to order something online that is not a necessity, then we have that in our checking account so we can have easy access to our money digitally. Other thing is, I do all of my grocery shopping and we get gas on our credit card. So every time I get paid, I make sure to basically balance out our credit card and just immediately like pay off whatever we spend and make sure we're good to go. That is one thing I can confidently say I never want to be in a predicament with, is like having late credit card bills, interest building up and whatnot. So I am very careful with credit card spending. We set a budget for groceries and gas and try my best to stick with that budget. I feel like with gas, it can be a bit unpredictable lately. So of course have some leeway there if needed. But anyway, to balance out our credit card and make sure we're good to go, $360 will be put in our savings account. So in a way, for credit card, we kind of do like, I guess, digital cash stuffing. So I'll move money into a savings account designated for a credit card each pay period. We'll spend on the credit card, and then we make sure when the bill comes around and it's due, we're able to pay that in full right away, because we were setting money aside in our savings the whole time. So this is gonna stay digital. This will not be cash stuffed right here. So since I don't have a lot of money to work with this time around, the main thing I'm wanting to focus on is bills, just because I want to just keep making progress there and stay consistent, even though ultimately for staying a month ahead, we really will be relying on my husband's commission for this. But I still want to play my part and put in what I can, because every little bit counts. So my sinking funds are in my purple binder here. For the credit card, or for the debit card buffer and the credit card savings, I kind of already had those numbers in mind before starting the video, but I have my calculator up to speed now. So we're gonna do our best to stuff our month ahead categories and maybe do a few challenges. And we have $368 remaining. Hope that number is correct, because somehow I always get a little bit thrown off when budgeting. So my rent envelope is insane. It needs to greatly be condensed, but it's fine. So this is what's in here. I'm not gonna count it all out because I made a little tracker, so I know what's in here. But we have $450 in rent, and I think my goal for today is to mark off at least 2 icons in each of our month ahead categories, and then whatever's left over, I just want to have a little bit of fun, and I want to set aside some money for savings challenges. And I feel confident doing this just because we're pretty sure my husband is gonna close the deal soon and get a commission check pretty soon. So if it wasn't for that, I would feel a little more pressure with covering bills, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm just gonna do, well, currently it's $450, so really I'll probably keep up with the 50 and add $250, like rather than just $200, because each of my icons is $100. Yeah. Anyway, bye. Let me write that down before I forget. Rent, we'll get $250, and I am so excited to do the actual cash stuffing for all this, because that is the best part, when you get to mark off your icons and just make progress. Okay, next is, wait, car insurance. I don't know why. I was about to say electric, and I was about to very much throw myself all the way off. So car insurance in total is $200 for us. We currently have $20 in here. 1 icon marked off. We'll be marking off 2 icons this time around. $40. The candle I'm lighting just hit me in the face. That smells so good. Wait, what happened? Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I done messed up. What did I just do? Why is it in the negatives? Okay, stop. We was at 118.4. Now I'm really gonna have to go back and double check my math, because I had my notebook just hitting all types of buttons. I'm pretty sure that's correct. We'll just go with it. 40 leaves us with $78.40. Really, we're gonna ignore the cents. That's irrelevant. Electricity. I believe it gets 30. There's 2 icons. Currently have 30 in here, and electricity will get another 30. There was actually once upon a time I was paid on a monthly basis, and at the time I don't think I was as appreciative of being paid monthly as I would be now, but it just felt pretty nice to get all your money up front at once and just plan for the whole month and just stick to your budget. It was pretty nice, and honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if I was put back on the monthly paycheck again. Bi-weekly is great as well, because I mean, I have fun budgeting. So for me, it's great to have checks come in, you know, throughout the month. Kind of entertain myself a bit doing stuff like this, but it's also great to just get all your money at once and just do what you gotta do. Subscriptions, we'll get to 10. So yeah, I'm a month ahead on these bills, I guess. I'm considered a month ahead. It's July 1st when I'm filming this, and we're saving up for August bills. And I believe we'll have August bills before August approaches. So yeah, I guess that's considered a month ahead. I started saving up for August back in June. So that's a month ahead, or was I 2 months ahead at one point? No, I was never 2 months ahead, I don't think. So to the front of the binder again, maybe, or maybe not. We absolutely were not using the calculator. Of course we weren't. Why would we? Okay, watch us have no money left. Okay, good. That worked out. I got a little carried away with just doing 2 icons for each category, and I completely just once again forgot about the calculator. Who needs calculators when you can just make up stuff in your head and just pray that it works out? So I'm going to add money into baby necessities, and then other update, the bootleg DIY savings challenge book. So we're going to be stuffing one of the categories in here for the first time, and that'll be car maintenance, because I have an oil change coming up soon, and I also want to build this fund up because my tires are bullying me in my car. My tires and me, we're just having all types of issues, for real. Before we get into baby necessities and car maintenance though, I really do want to do some savings challenges, just because I have fun doing those. That's like one of the main things that drives me to save. So immediately I'm gonna set aside money for that. I'm gonna do $13, and that's because I know I have $2 in my wallet, like just rollover money. So combined, that'll make $15 for savings challenges. So it doesn't leave us with, oh wait, I did the wrong number. 28 minus 13. Wait, that can't be right. 28 minus 13. Ah, there we go. $15. And I was wanting to do car maintenance and baby necessities. So I had a little stockpile going of diapers and wipes, but that stockpile's starting to run a little low. So I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with the funds here in the baby necessities maintenance. Ooh, y'all, I almost really messed up and embarrassed myself trying to spell maintenance. But yeah, as I was saying, I just want to keep up with budgeting for diapers and stuff, because I'm pretty sure I'll have to buy another box of diapers maybe within the next couple of weeks or so, and probably same with wipes. So I really need to build up my baby necessities fund as much as I can. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here today, and then pray that my husband gets his commission check and we can kind of cover the rest of the way. So $10 are currently in here. I'm gonna do 5 in baby necessities, just because I think my car maintenance will end up being more than a box of diapers. Oh shoot, I wrote that in the wrong spot. But yeah, I think car maintenance will total up to being a little higher than a box of diapers and some wipes. So I just want to, I guess, build up car maintenance to the best of my abilities. I hope this video was not boring, not all over the place. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll be posting a cash stuffing very shortly, so keep an eye out on that. I try to post every single Tuesday, but I think I'm kind of all over the place with my current posting schedule. So just keep an eye out and you'll be able to see the good stuff, which will be me actually stuffing all of these envelopes. Oh. I hope you enjoy your day.